Day 132, Friday, March 24th. Leviticus 12 1-8 NKJV. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, If a woman has conceived, and borne a male child, then she shall be unclean 7 days, as in the days of her customary impurity she shall be unclean. And on the 8th day the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised. She shall then continue in the blood of her purification 33 days. She shall not touch any hallowed thing, nor come into the sanctuary until the days of her purification are fulfilled. But if she bears a female child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, as in her customary impurity, and she shall continue in the blood of her purification 66 days. When the days of her purification are fulfilled, whether for a son or a daughter, she shall bring to the priest a lamb of the first year as a burnt offering, and a young pigeon or a turtle dove as a sin offering, to the door of the tabernacle of meeting. Then he shall offer it before the Lord, and make atonement for her, and she shall be clean from the flow of her blood. This is the law for her who is born a male or a female. And if she is not able to bring a lamb, then she may bring 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, one as a burnt offering and the other as a sin offering. So the priest shall make atonement for her, and she will be clean. Daily Deep Dive. Verse 5. I struggled to understand this verse and I read a lot of commentaries for a variety of opinions. Some of the commentaries seemed off track to me. The best answer/hypothesis I saw was in the pulpit commentary, which states, verse 5. If she bear a maid child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, and she shall continue in the blood of her purifying 66 days. The reason why the duration of the mother's uncleanness is twice as long at a girl's birth as at a boy's, would appear to be that the uncleanness attached to the child as well as to the mother. But as the boy was placed in a state of ceremonial purity at once by the act of circumcision, which took place on the 8th day, he thereupon ceased to be unclean, and the mother's uncleanness alone remained, whereas in the case of a girl, both mother and child were unclean during the period that the former was in the blood of her purifying, and therefore that period had to be doubly long. See Luke 2:20, where the right reading is, when the days of their purification, according to the law of Moses, were accomplished. For 8 days the infant Savior submitted to legal uncleanness in fulfilling all righteousness. Matthew 3:15, and therefore the whole 40 days were spoken of as the days of their purification. Leviticus 12:5 inches, and, verse 8, throughout Leviticus, we have seen God's mercy and understanding in His laws toward the poor.